an important subject here, and in the coming years for you to discuss with your child will be sexuality and reproductivity. As you are aware, sexuality is not just restricted to heterosexual relations. That is, it's not just about men being attracted to women and vice versa. Sexuality is broad, more diverse, and your adolescent is going to refer to the internet of people of the world on the World Wide Web, and is going to be exposed or identified with different sexual identities and different gender orientations. So it is important for you to also be aware that this is very much normal for your child to have different sexual preferences than the ones that so far have been stigmatized, or they are going to be different from the ones that dogmatically have been prescribed by society. It's also important for you to, when the age is appropriate, a little for maybe a little after their school, you will have to be speaking with them about safe sex practices when it comes to the phase where they begin to have boyfriends and girlfriends. It's important for you and for teachers to discuss safe sex practices. Reproductive health, when the need arises, this conversation is also important for you to have with your child. Let us look at some of the different sexual orientations. You have a person being asexual will imply no attraction to any of the genders. Gray sexual is almost never attracted, so very rarely. And demisexual would be those who are attracted only when there is an emotional connection. Hetero is the one where two opposite sexes are attracted to one another. Homosexuals are those that are attracted to the same sex, and bisexual are those that are attracted to both sexes. Pansexuals are those that are attracted regardless of the sex or gender identity, and they are going to be attracted to the person, not to their biological gender. And polysexual refers to those that are attracted to other sexes, not all, but not just their own. So here LGBTQ refers to lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender and queer. So as you know, we have already discussed lesbian, gay will be homosexual, heterosexual, bisexual. Transsexuals are those that don't identify with the gender that is assigned at birth. So your female daughter would, although she has the biological sex, so she was born female, her brain may be male, and she may identify herself as a male. So this is an example of being transsexual. A cisgender is somebody who identifies with their biological sex. Pansexual, as we have discussed, is attracted to a wide variety of gender and sexual oriented people. So you have males, females, transgender, queer, etc. So we have discussed these. You also have intersex, wherein someone who has the physical characteristics that don't align with just one gender. So here the person may, a male, biologically male individual may be also identifying themselves as male, but they may have feminine features. So this is due to what we had discussed earlier, how males and females will both have male and female sex hormones. It is dependent on a lot of factors, not just based on the individual, him or herself, but also prenatal factors, that is during pregnancy. For example, if let's take a female child is in the womb, and during the when there is genital formations, when there is a brain development period, at that time if the mother experiences stress, then she is going to have an excess of male sex hormones that are being released. As a result, the female in the womb is going to may have a male brain, and this is how the various spectrum of identity differences in gender and sexual orientations is seen as even a result of prenatal development. So gender is on the spectrum where you have same for sexual orientation. So in gender you have feminine on one end and masculine on another. So people are going to be anywhere in between. A male or a female could be anywhere in between this on this spectrum, in between complete masculinity and complete femininity. So it is not that it is just black and white, not just feminine, not just masculine. It can be anywhere on this line that the individual may lie. The same with heterosexuals and homosexuals and bisexual in the middle. A person may be on any point over here on this entire spectrum, and their position on the spectrum may change over time. These are the golden years of your child's life, from puberty till the age of about 25, 26, 27. Because of these changes that are occurring and because of the remodeling, reconfiguration, you will see that this period is very, very critical, very, very crucial to pick up habits, to pick up skills. It is a period where the emotional circuitry of the individual is built, as well as their sensitivity or reactivity to stress is established at adolescence. So based on their environment, based on their behaviors today, that is going to have a huge impact for the rest of their lives.